welcome back to the vlogs everybody. So today we are working on Cammy's Sports Cross, IS200 Sports Cross, which is the estate version, if you don't know. He's not had nothing done to it in 4 years, so today we start. It's probably going to be a bit crusty, so today we're starting working on that. We've got some BC Racing coilovers, which you paid $7.50 for, and they're like brand new, even though they are second hand. So I'll show you them in a bit. And we've got some discs and pads that fit. Probably do a bit of a more in-depth video today of like how to do stuff, because obviously I have got other videos doing coilovers and stuff like that, but I don't think they were that in-depth. So we'll do like an in-depth video. Eventually that car is going to get built into another drift car, and we're probably going to do some turbo stuff to it and stuff like that, like we have done with my Lexus. But as at the moment it's NA and it's literally stock. It's just got some wheels and a lip kit, a front lip kit. We've not even put the side skirts or the rear lip on yet, and they've been a year. We've had them a year and we've not done them either. So right, because obviously my car's taken the most time for it to do. At the moment it doesn't actually need anything. We're just waiting for it to do a drift day. So I mean, obviously we've got my X5 that do a few bits on. So yeah, we're going to start cracking down on these IS200. So yeah, let's get, what are we? No, we're in the garage, it's empty. My Lexus is here. Cammy's is up on drive, so we need to move mine out, get Cammy's in, and then we can get cracking. So I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Under a burnout in reverse. Bring her back. Right, so the car's in. And this is what we've got. Some naughty BC Racing coilies. I think these are the upgraded springs, so I think it's 12k front, 16 rear, maybe. That's what I've got on my HSDs. These might be a little bit weaker, but they might not. We don't know because it doesn't say on it. My HSDs did say on them, to be fair. But that's the part number. That's some. I'm pretty sure JZ ones fit as well, to be fair. Or these fit on JZ ones. So yeah, let's get these cracked on. And we've also got M-Tech, because they're cheap and they are good, to be fair. So what we're going to do first, crack all the wheels, and then we'll just jack all the car up on jack stands, and then we'll go from there. Right, so the car's up, fully off the ground, all the way. Our wheels are cracked off, so we'll probably start on this front end here. Discs off, pads off, suspension off, new coilover on, new disc, new pad. Happy days, let's get cracking. Right, so all that we are doing here is taking out the 240mm nuts out of the sliders. Then we can take the caliper off, just like in this video. And then we take the two bigger nuts off at the back. We just took a little bit of persuading to do. That'll take the holder off, and you can get the brake disc off.
It's not that big, is it? Mm.
Yeah, man. Right, that's the front caliper off, the first one, and it is therefore due some new pads. The discs are not that bad, to be fair, but they're coming off anyway. So, is there a... Nope. There you go. It's not so clever on the inside, actually. So yeah, new pads as well. These can go in scrap bin. Right, so all we're doing now is undoing the bolt at the bottom of the suspension. Then we can go to the top in the engine bay to undo the 3 bolts there, and it should pop out.
You get 40, 50 quid for these. I sold mine for 50 quid.
We don't need orange.
Mine had Logan springs on that.
Yeah.
Right, so we've just got this one out. So what you have to do is, if they're on standard springs or anything like that, because it's so tall, is... Look, all the cobwebs up there. So what you do is you stand on this and push it down so the nuts come out of the hole. And then twist it and then pull it out of here this way. Oh, pull it out of here, sorry. This way, out. So then obviously you're out, and fitting BCs should be a hell of a lot easier because they're shorter. Let's see how short they are compared. These ones, I think it's these ones, could be wrong. If it's the same length, then no, they're the rears. Yeah, I think they're the rears. Yeah, they're the fronts. These look quite high, these, but they are shorter, so it'll be a lot easier. So let's get this one in. We're gonna alter on the height on the floor. Well, we'll have to just run it as it is for a few days, won't we, I think? and then we will go lower when we need to. So let's get these in. So, take it you want that BC sticker there. So if you go up top now and screw these in, we should be in for a winner. Right, that's the first part in. We now put the bolt, line this up, put the bolt in, and bada bing bada boom, we're in. Go on, a bit more, oh. Might move.
I'll just drop it on that.
Go on. Bit more, tiny bit more. Oh, yeah, we knew that was going to happen, didn't we?
It's because it's fucking moving. It's rolling around, isn't it?
Alright, go on. Go on.
That's anything.
Just go up. Bit more. Yeah, stay there. See if we can get this bolt in. Tiny bit more. Right, we're in. It's hard to do stuff with one hand. Right, so we're in. Put this bolt in here, this side, this nut, sorry, and then we'll buzz them up.
Now everything just goes back the way it went, so BC's back in, nuts on the top, and the bolt straight back through. We did put a bit of copper grease on the bolt as well, just to stop it from seizing. Then put your brake disc back on, and then wait your bit back.
Right, his discs are on. The colour's questionable. I don't know why he's bought these.
The wrong ones.
yeah. So, yeah, he's got gold discs.
24 carat.
But they do match the gold wheels, to be fair. To a certain degree. We'll see what it look like with the wheels on. They might look pretty cool, and I think they're obviously going to rub off anyway. So you'll not even see it, to be fair, after 2 minutes. So we've got them on, we've just held it on with 2 nuts. We're going to stick the holder back on. And you remember which way it went. Not that way. That way. Should have had these painted. So this goes back on as such.
Right, so the pads are in now. They do just clip in. If you copper grease the nubs on the end, it stops them from squeaking. That's just a clip with the old pad. As you can see the difference between the old and the new. Defo needed changing. So yeah, we get the caliper back on now, and that's the first side done.
Right, so we've pushed them back, slide them on. Oh yeah, also check your sliders, your slider pins. We've pulled them out and re-greased them ones. Show you now, actually, a bit easier. You just check them, make sure that they're free. They're nice and greased inside, and then you shouldn't really get any issues. These two 14 millis go back on here. And there you have it. That's one of the fronts done. We're going to get the other rear done. We're going to get the rear done on this side, so then we can just bang out the other side off camera, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch me do 4 of them. There we go, that's one sorted. Let's do this rear.
Crack them off.
I didn't crack them off.
You said you were doing these.
Yeah, and then he ended up taking Amy, didn't I? Go for it, it'll come off. Just go for them, they're only tight and... There you go. No messing about. Right, so what have we done, Cam? Move that light a minute.
Got the caliper off.
Yep, so it's just 2 bolts on the back of that. Caliper comes off. So if you're doing this now, taking this off, what we need to do is take the handbrake off. Just leave it dangling, it'll be alright. Take the handbrake off, then this should come off, because if you look, it doesn't move now. So if we go in here, drop the handbrake, it should spin. Just about. Yep. So what we do now is that should come off. Then we can put the new one on. Go on. There's your handbrake stuff. It's alright, so we can leave that for the time being. That doesn't make a difference. Now we can get the coilover off, because we've got a bit more room now without the handbrake being there. No, that came quite easy, didn't it? The other side spinning.
Ignore the pilot off.
Go on. No, it's not actually.
Look at that.
No, go on, get the gun on it. Oh, there you go. Now it's spinning. Put that 18 on it, I think that 18 fits. Might be a 19 though. And there we have it. Here she blows. Will it pull out or unscrew out? Right, we're having a bit of a pizza break. Ooh, smells sick, that, not gonna lie. Are you looking at? No.
I
rent this garage.
You rent it? I need to open this back door in a bit because we need to pump the water out the jacuzzi.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Right, well, once we've done this, you can do it.
What are you doing all for tonight?
Yeah. Pizza break, pizza. Right, so we had some pizza, that was delicious. So, we ripped. Let me turn this light on. Oh, it's purple. Right, I ripped the back out. Get the torch, Cam. Should be there somewhere. So the back's ripped out. No. Yeah, the back's ripped out and we've got to them. This is on a sports cross. On a normal one, it's a bit easier. But yeah, let's get these unbolted and then we can get the new coilovers in. Right, that's out, so should be able now just push down and it should pop out. These might snap, mine did. Yeah.
With no light.
There's some WD on it.
Got like a medium 12 or something.
No. Try and pull it out.
And that's right there.
Have to try and
You're gonna have to
wiggle the bottom, do you reckon? There we go, easy peasy, 2-second job.
Where did you put that?
In the hand. Plenty of room. Right, I'll go tighten these up. Yeah.
Hope he does my legs in there.
Right, coilovers in. Nice and easy. We put the other gold brake disc on. Now it's time to do the pad. And then put it back together. Right, so don't lose that clip. So that clip goes in this pin. Put that there, goes in that pin there. And we'll try and knock this pin out somehow. Don't do that. It's angling off that. Oh, it's coming. Right, so pull this pin out, which was connected to that small pin. Then this comes out somehow. Oh, pull these two tabs. It comes out like that way. These have got decent meat on them. Saying that your rears don't get used as much as your fronts, do they?
No.
So they come out Look like red stuff them actually, EBC. Maybe.
Probably the shrub.
Yeah. And that's how they come out, just like that. Pagged ones. Right, then we'll get the other ones back in. Right, we're gonna have to push them back, I think. Right, so it's all back on now. Nice and easy. Everything went back in the way it all came out. You've just got to remember the way it all comes out. So, we're gonna put the wheels on the back one, and then we're not gonna bore you with doing the other side. He's getting on a little bit. It's been a couple of hours. Obviously it takes longer because we're recording and stuff and we're trying to sort it all out. We're gonna smash this other side off. We probably, you know what? I'm gonna time it on my phone to see how fast it would be to do coilovers and discs and pads on the other side, and I'll let you know. So we're gonna start it in a minute. We'll just get this wheel on, get all the tools round, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to bore you with it. We'll come back to you once it's done. Right, all sides are done. I've just stopped the timer. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. It took us to do the driver's side, front and rear. So it's all done now. We're just going to stick some wood blocks underneath, just in case it's too low. They're all done. Just tidying up, and then we'll drop it. We still need to sort the rear out inside, but there's a bit of space. We need a bit of space, so we're going to drop it and roll it out a bit, let it sit, see how it is, and do this back up. And then we Gucci, should be done. So yeah, we'll once we've got it on ground and that, we'll show you. Right, so we're getting the car out now. We've just built all the back up, but this looks sick. Looks well lower than what it was before. Gold pad discs and that.
The front needs them all, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think, well, depending on how it drives, like getting over the speed bumps and stuff, maybe the front goes lower. But I don't know, we're going for a quick drive. Shall we do some, shall we go to Mexico for 20 minutes, half hour?
Yeah.
We'll see you in a minute. That sounds sick. Mexico. Right, so we are literally on our way back from Mexico now. The car feels mint. It's a little bit of a shakedown of it really. I know it's pitch black and there's no lights on there. Just hope you enjoyed the little bit of diffing we did. Driving through town now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be more videos on Cammy's Lexus and soon, well, probably next things. Go on then. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.